Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Hoosiers offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking to pass. It's Averill. Flips it out in the flat.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Hawaii's offense will get the ball for the first time. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wideouts either side. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Give to the running back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors!
We knew this offense wanted to come into this one establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front. This guy caps it off with a nice touchdown.
And the point after is good. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help. And down he goes back at the 3. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. Might as well give it to him again. Nice move to keep running. Brings him to the open. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick release by the QB. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO.
Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have bounce. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Touchdown, Hawaii! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Averill. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Gives it on the option. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground with the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They'll immediately call timeout. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking downfield, it's Lanier. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. They'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Race. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The inside handoff. He's past the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. To the air on first down. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Going to the run to start this second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Lanier. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Averill. Got the back over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Finds some room. Touchdown, Warriors! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The give on the inside. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They'll leave it with him. Stumbled to the ground.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the shotgun, the inside give. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Hawaii! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Averill. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Offense getting set for first down. Caught over the middle, it's Gibbs.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Throwing on the run. Snags it on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the done.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fakes the grab, and he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense lining up for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Lanier. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, jet.
Gashes him in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got room to work. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a microcosm of the kind of day it's been for this offense. Points have been hard to come by. Only 7 points, and finally here late in the game, you get an opportunity down close.
He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 30. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill? And
he's got it inside the 15. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They'll move the tight end. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry up. Might be calling a hot route. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Snagged out of the air. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field,